what's going on everyone on YouTube? It's me, Crazy Cubano, back at it again with a rather exciting video and a new episode of Hey, what are you looking at? So today we're going to be looking at a very interesting item, something I've been kind of curious about for quite a while now. It's a pretty big item. It's something I've been, like I said, I've been looking into, doing a little bit of research on it online and looking at videos just to see people's different feedbacks on this item in particular. And I've been seeing a lot of positive reviews, a lot of positive feedback, for this item. And I decided, you know what? Why not check it out for myself? I ordered it last week and it actually came very quickly. As you can see right here, this is a pretty big package. Now I know you guys are wondering what this can be. It could be like maybe a couple items at once or just one big item. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox it. I'm gonna show you guys all about it and let's see how it is. So I'll be right back.
I need to find myself with nobody looking through the two-way walls of regrets and that uninvited guests that awakes my stranded patience. I've isolated my anger into my salted stomach line.
Alright guys, as you can see I got the box open and now I'm going to be showing you everything that's included inside the box. But first we got a box within a box, so I'm going to show you everything that's in here right now. So let's check it out. I believe these are the connections, hookups. Oh cool. Alright, so first off is a not very good but very good 100% tested VGA cable, which is pretty nice. You can obviously connect to a computer monitor or your HD TV. That's pretty cool. We have another cable right over here, which I believe this is a USB cable. And I've heard these can work on your PS3 360 systems. I'm not too sure. We're going to test that out in this video. Next up here, we got a pretty cool HDMI cable. This is a pretty long one too, so looks like it's in pretty good quality. Not too bad. And oh shit, that's pretty cool. Comes with a few extra buttons. Would have been nice if it would have came with an extra set, but I mean, these are pretty cool though. Comes with 2 green, 1 pink, and 1 yellow. I'm not too sure. Maybe to replace some buttons that do break. We'll have to see. Alright guys, so moving on to your power connection. This is actually one half of it. You plug this into the Pandora's box, and from this big box right here, this is where you plug this thing in. So you plug this into that big box, plug this into your wall, the power surge, however you have your, systems plugged in. And you got these 2 little suction cups, which I believe are used for the Pandora's box. If you want to put it on a table, just so it can, stay pretty placed in the table, so it doesn't move around a lot. All right, so we're gonna get this out of the way. So it's packaged pretty well, and holy shit! So let's go ahead and get this box out of the way and show you. Voila, here it is, the Pandora's box. And there's a whole bunch of different styles, if just in case if you do order these sometime in the future. There's, I believe, 6 different styles, according to the eBay seller that I did buy this from. I got this one because it kind of based off a Sega Astro City control panel, which I really liked. And right off the box, the quality, it's not bad. I mean, it seems pretty sturdy. Joysticks feel pretty nice, responsive. Oh, I do like that. I do like the buttons. They feel very clicky, responsive. So as you can see, 2-player action right here, which is pretty cool whenever you put coins in. It has a dedicated button for the coins and one to, get the game started. We're going to take a look here at the back connections. So right here we have the power on and off button right here. We have your AC adapter input, HDMI, VGA, stereo, or if you want to plug in headphones. I believe this is the volume adjuster. Not too sure what this is, maybe just to restart the game, but not too sure. We'll try that out once we plug it in. And we have the USB connection right over here. Let's try it out, let's see what games are available on it, and let's see how it plays. So, alright, let's go ahead and turn this motherfucker on. Let's get it. Alright, Pandora's Box 4S HD. Alright, so here's the intro. Pretty cool intro. So it pretty much shows like the different genre of games that are available on the Pandora's Box. Even though it doesn't cover all of them, this probably covers like the most popular ones, you know. Action, sports, fighting games, shmups. Yeah, and these games, those type of games are like PS3 games. They're definitely not on the compilation. You know, don't get your hopes up too much, but I have to say, there are a lot of good games. So we're going to try to check it out. And yeah, just show you a little bit of what's available on the Pandora's Box 4S. So you can see we have the main game selection screen. And normally you can't move it, but the only way to start actually playing the game is putting in a coin. So once I put in a coin, there's a timer that goes off. And yeah, the first few pages cover like a lot of Neo Geo games, a lot of great games. You know, you got Mario Wolves, 5 Special, Rage of Dragons, Master Melee, a lot of good stuff. I'm not going to cover every single game or every page on this compilation, since there are, like I said, there's almost 70 pages worth of games. So yeah, there are a lot. There's, you know, Capcom games. You got obviously Neo Geo games. You got just a nice selection of games. You even got shitty Mortal Kombat type games. You got Jackie Chan games. So yeah, I'm going to show off as much games as I can, show off a little gameplay, just to see how the games run. And yeah, we'll go from there. So let's check it out. Let's check out how the games look. Alright, now that I got some of the games out of the way, let's go and check out the system settings. Very easy to access is the button here on the, kind of like on the back of the control panel. Very simple for the most part. So I'm going to kind of run through some of the ones you actually need to know. So the I/O test. You can pretty much test the buttons, make sure they're working okay. Do a little demonstration right over here. So, you know, everything seems to be working pretty good from there. From there, here are the credit settings right here. So you can either have it a free play, or you can have it in a traditional arcade style. 1 coin, 1 credit. 2 coins, 1 credit. So on and so forth up to 9. Or 1 coin, 2 credits. All the way up to 9 as well. and free play. And then when you change it, exit game mode, it gives you two options, menu or start and coin. When you go to the credit setting, if you have the traditional 1 coin, 1 credit, and have the exit game mode on start and coin, you press the start and coin button on the first player side. When you have the exit game mode on menu and have the credit settings to free play, it took me a little while to find this, but you actually press the coin and player 2 start together, which will actually give you an option to continue or quit the game. You go to quit and it'll take you back to the main settings. Auto exit, make sure to leave it off if you have it after 3 minutes, even if you play the game. It's kind of like caravan mode, you play for 3 minutes and it'll kind of take you back to the main settings, which is, I usually just leave it off anyway. Select game mode, any with coin. Haven't tested this out, so I don't really know how that works. But we're going to go to the game setting, which you can kind of pick a game, edit the game list, edit your favorite list. I guess you can put those together. And difficulty in lives. Now, keep in mind, not all the games are going to give you the option to change the difficulty. For example, KOF 97, you select that, you're able to adjust the difficulty. So we're going to leave it at 4. Another game, for example, let me try to show off, like Metal Slug. Obviously, it's a run and gun. You have lives in that game. You're able to adjust the amount of lives. I think the maximum is 5, which is pretty cool. I wish I can give you a little bit more, but that's okay. Here, not all the games, like I said, not all the games will give you the option to change the difficulty, like Superior Soldiers. Not that great of a game, but it's in the collection, so let's check it out. See, it won't give you anything, so you really can't customize the game to your liking, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So now I'm going to test this out to check out the compatibility with other systems. Now, for the games, I tested it out some for you guys, and absolutely no slowdown. They work just fine. They are very responsive. They play great. They look great. So now, like I said, we're going to try this out on the PS3. So we have the PS3 hooked up, and we're going to play some Agua Pausa. So as you can see, this is yeah. I thought this is a very awesome feature of the Pandora's box. It also works as a controller as well. So I'm going to see how this button system works. Alright guys, so thank you guys so much for watching my review of the Pandora's box. Now, what does the Crazy Cabano think? Well, he's really happy with it. I mean, especially for the price I paid. No, normally, from what I've seen on like AliExpress, Alibaba, and like eBay, stuff like that, I've normally seen these anywhere around from the $335 to $350 mark. And that's like normal pricing, even with shipping, because since these are from Hong Kong. I was able to find a seller from Hong Kong. Apparently they have these on like a little sale, like a certain percentage off of the retail price. So I got it for a little under $300 shipped, which I was very happy with. And kind of took me a little while to find that price, but I mean, in my opinion, it worked out, and it came by actually very, very quickly. It came in like in a matter of like a couple days, less than a week. So yeah, I'm gonna pretty much show off my final opinion and talk about the bad, which I mean, not bad, but like, I have 2 minor complaints about this. The first one I have to say is the intro. I mean, don't get me wrong, the intro's cool. It's nice to look at, cool song, pretty good presentation to the point, but I don't like the fact that you have to watch the entire intro. You can't skip through it. You can't just press any button and get right onto the menu. You have to watch the whole thing in its entirety, which is kind of an inconvenience, especially if you want to go to the systems menu and trying to change up the options a little bit. When you restart the system, it goes back to the intro, and then you have to wait until you can play your games, which, like I said, it's not big of a deal, but I can see how it could be a little bit of an inconvenience to some people. My second inconvenience is kind of not so much of a big inconvenience, but a lot of games like this, like multi-games, multi-cards, all that stuff, like 101 or 50-1, they all seem to suffer from the same issue. A lot of hacks. If you guys own this thing, you know there's a lot of King of Fighters hacks, a couple Metal Slug hacks, Knights of Valor, and Street Fighter. Those are the 4 biggest titles, or 4 biggest kinds of games that suffer from a crap ton of hacks. King of Fighters, no exception. Street Fighter has like a crazy shit ton. I mean, there's already enough Street Fighter 2s. Like, why do we need more hacked versions? You know what I mean? We could have used that space to put in original games, or games that are originally not part of the Pandora's Box game library, even though there is a good amount of games to keep you busy. But it would have been nice, instead of having those unnecessary King of Fighters and Street Fighter hacks, to putting other games that weren't on this collection that could have been more useful. I mean, yeah, there is also cheaper alternatives to get something like this. You know, you can always get a Raspberry Pi, and you can also kind of like make your own multicade and install a whole bunch of games. But I mean, that takes a lot of time, a lot of hassle. This is kind of like something, if you want to get something, convenient, you don't have to set up anything. You just plug it in and play, and that's all you have to do. I'm going to show you guys one more time. You can see I got the design based off the Sega Astro City control panel, which I'm a very big fan of. Hopefully I can get the actual arcade one day. But I mean, there's a whole bunch of different colorways and different designs you can get, so you don't have to just stick with this one. There's a whole bunch of other ones you can pick up. Yeah, definitely look around, see if you can pick this up for less than $300. It's definitely worth it in my opinion if you're looking for something, fun, pretty cool on the go, that arcade experience. But if you don't have a lot of space and if you're always on the move, this is something you should definitely check out and look into. And if you want to watch more reviews from me, be sure to like and subscribe. Take care, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!